Welcome to another lecture on C programming. In today's lecture, we're going to talk about Scanf and Printf functions. Already you are familiar with these functions. Okay, so let's talk first about a scanf function. So a scanf is basically a predefined function in a header file when you include stu.h, where it is used to read an input from the keyboard. Okay, and here you can see the general structure of a scanf function. So you're gonna write inside %d, %c, %f. So these are the format specifier, and after that you have to write ampersand a, ampersand b, ampersand c, where a, b, c are the respective variable names using different data types. Okay, so this is the general structure of a scanf function. Same way, we have a printf function. Already you have familiar with printf functions. So basically printf function is used to print data on the output screen. Okay, and it is also a predefined function, and which is already in stu.h, that is header file, our standard input output header file. We no need to write the whole functionality of printf. We only just write a function printf, and inside whatever you written inside the double quotes, it will print as it on the output screen. And also if you want to print some data value, so you have to use a format specifier like here %d a. Okay, and also what are the different format specifiers? So this is not a very much important topic, but you have to know about this. Okay, so basically %d is used to replace any integer variable in scanf or printf. Okay, and when you use %c, it is used for character variable. %f is used for float variable, and %lf for double variable. So when you use a string variable, that is the character array is a string. Okay, there is no any data type in C programming as a string, but when you take any input as a string, that is you have to use %s, and for %o you have to got replaced any octal value corresponding to integer variable, and a %x hexadecimal value corresponding to integer variable. Okay, so let's write some programs to understand more these format specifier. Also we will see how can you write a code using scanf and printf. Okay, so let's first open Visual Studio Code. So we have to write h include stu.h. Okay, after that we're gonna write int main, the main function, and return 0. Okay, I have already created a file name as scanf and printf.c. I'm just take a variable int a, and using scanf you can take input from the user. Okay, with the format specifier, and here we have to put a comma after double quotation and ampersand a, that is address of a, and here ampersand is an operator. Okay, okay, and after that we're going to use a printf function. So printf is a predefined function. It is used to print any statement on the output screen. Okay, so whatever you write inside the double quotation, it will print as it. Okay, so here I'm gonna write this. Here's the value of a is %d, and just print and put a semicolon. I'm gonna run this C program, and here you can see that and this is okay. Now I've put a value 6. Okay, the value is 6 as printed. I'm gonna give some statements more, that is more readable this code, like printf enter any number. Now again run this C program, that is 89, and it is 89, enter any number. So this is a scanf function. Now I'm going to write if you want to write two numbers or more than one numbers. Okay, so how can you write inside a scanf functions? So for that you have to put another format specifier, that is a number of arguments depends on you. Also you have to separate it by those variable by comma, and here also I'm going to use a %d for this another variable, that is b, and again I put a semicolon and run this C program, enter two numbers. I'm going to write 4 and 6. Okay, and here is the value of a and b, that is 4 6. Okay, suppose you want to take a value that is a floating point number. So how can you write a floating point numbers inside a scanf functions? So for that I'm going to write a float add a float variable, sorry, data type, and ft is a float variable. Also, I'm going to update this printf statement, that is enter any a float value. Okay, and for float we have to write %f, that is a format specifier, and also %f. Okay, and now I'm going to just write ampersand ft, the name of the float variable, and here also I'm going to update this statement, that is here is the float value ft. Okay, and here I have to write sorry, a %f and separated by comma, that is ft. Again run this C program. So enter in float value, that's 4.56. So here you can see that 4.60000. So I want to write up to 2 decimal points, so you have to write percent point 2. So here you're going to write float value is 4.50. Okay, now I'm going to take a character variables. Okay, so how can you write insert a character variable inside a scanf function? So you have to write a %c, that is a format specifier for a character variable. Okay, and here I'm going to update this printf statement as enter any character variable, and here also I have to write a %c for character ch. Okay, and here, and again I'm gonna save this C program and run this. So enter any character value like G. So here is a character Z. So in the same way you can practice with all other format specifier inside a scanf function like %o, %h, %x. Okay, and this is all about the today's lecture guys, and thanks for watching. And if you like the video on C programming, so please do